Hey Billy, I'm back. Let me adjust this for just a second first. Okay. Um, I just got through watching the video responses, other video responses on that video about the shout out and interviews. I actually even saw an interview where they were both doing a shout out and interview both. That was cool. I like that. It wasn't just an interview, it wasn't just a shout out, it was a combination of the two, and that was cool. It's not always easy to do, um, because it's not like you're always going to see, the people that you'd like to do a shout out for, but when the opportunity's there, that's really cool to see. A couple of YouTubers get together and do something like that. Um, but a point that was made that I have to totally agree with, and not just because I'm not whining and saying, oh, but I've only got 10, 10 or so many subscribers or whatever, and no, I'm saying this for the general of all of YouTube, the general of all the YouTube community out there. I'm one of those that have seen this become a trend with the shout outs. Now, granted, the shout outs for some people, they want to get the talented people out there and noticed, and they want to share the great talent that they've seen, and that's all well and fine. But there's a lot of talent out there that isn't being noticed at all, or people who've got great topics like you, but maybe just doesn't have the witty, entertaining way of putting it out there. Maybe they're not very well at speaking in front of the camera and whatnot, but they've got a great topic, and nobody's seeing it because they're not being noticed. Nobody's doing shout outs for them because they got an epic fail in one way or another. And there's some great videos because of that's being missed, if that makes any sense. They're not getting mentioned on TV, they're not getting mentioned on other websites, or their singing dog, their speaking dog isn't being put on TV. But these people have something to offer, and they're being just they're slipping through the cracks. While all these other people that have got thousands of views, hundreds of views already, are being mentioned in shout outs after shout outs after shout outs. Are you getting what I'm saying? Is other people noticing this too? I've got some wonderful, talented friends. Pastor Mike, who does really great Christian parodies, much like apologetics. He may not have the best singing voice to some folks, but he's very clever and creative and funny with the way he does his parodies. I've enjoyed them. I enjoyed them so much, he even showed me how to get them on my MP3 player, and I've shared them with the other young people that I come in contact with through my daughter. Great messages in them. Like I said, some of them are even funny. And for a little while, he wasn't getting noticed. He didn't have a whole, bunch of subscribers. But there's people like that out there. They're just falling through the cracks. People aren't even taking notice of them. I think the people that really deserve and maybe need the shout outs are those that have 10 or less subscribers. And we shouldn't even go by the subscribers. Take notice of how many people are actually watching their videos. Because some of those subscribers um, some of those subscribers probably uh, have done nothing with their channel for over a year or whatever, and they're just, there. They're not even really watching videos. They're not posting videos anymore. So that's not an accurate account or accurate number. Go by the number of views that are on their videos at any average given time. Over a year, if they've only got 100 views on their, videos over, and it's been posted up there for a year, those people maybe need some help. That's what the shout outs are for, to help boost up their, morale, and help, get them noticed, and, things like that. And so, yeah, I think it needs to be less of the already well mentioned people, the people that don't have as many views on their videos, that aren't being mentioned on TV already. If they're being mentioned on TV, come on, they're already got the help they need and exposure. That's the little peons, the little people that's not being noticed. They need to be noticed. They need to have a shout out. I've got friends of mine that've got wonderful things to say, and they're just, I don't know. People, I guess, just don't like the way they're saying something, or, they're not saying it eloquently, hence myself. They just have epic fail in some way or another, and they're just being left out. I guess is the best way to put it. They're being left out. And I also like another one who said, and I think you've been trying to do this, Billy, but this is for all shout out people. If they're going to do more than one shout out, try to, do different, like one said, parodies, comedies, vlogs, singers, some of the, for the Christian community, because everybody don't like the same things. And even one person might like a vast amount of different kinds of videos. They might not just like vlogs. They might not just like comedy. They might not like just the music. So, yeah. I had to agree with a lot of what I saw on the video responses, so I just wanted to make sure that you knew that too. I didn't go into all that in the first video, but since I watched the video responses I had to share, I do agree with most all of what I saw. So, hope this helps you out in your future endeavors with the shout out videos. I like the way you're doing it. I haven't seen a whole lot of others personally, but you're the one I watch. Like someone else said, you were the one I watch, and I like the way you do it. So I don't think you have any changes to make, but that's just my opinion. And if you do decide to take up, some changes and the suggestions that were made, I wouldn't do it in the middle of this year. I'd keep doing it the way you're doing it, and then when you go to start it back up, do it. When you go to start it back up next year, then start implementing your changes then, if you want to do that. I wouldn't start making your changes in the middle of the year. Make it like, season finale, and then in the following year start up doing the changes. Just some thoughts to add to everything else. So take care, Billy.